How important are looks in a relationship? I'm Chris, the critic, relationship expert. Today's show examines how a person's exterior aesthetics are in a long-term relationship. Now, don't get me wrong, men and women. I think we can agree. We all want somebody close to a 10, right? Someone who walks in and you say, damn. Okay, I could do that. I could do that. Nothing wrong with that in the least bit. Looks are what usually sets a relationship in motion. But wait, does honesty, loyalty, humor, integrity take a back seat to what the ladies call fun? Or does it take a back seat to a big butt and a smile for the fellas? The short answer is, unfortunately, yes. That's why today we're going to do it a little bit differently. Usually I come on here and I give you some Chris the Critic points, 1 through 5 of how to get from here to here. Today, I'm just going to give you some food for thought, some tidbits, if you will, on Chris the Critic's views of looks on a relationship. Then I want to hear from you. How important do you think looks are in a relationship? So, tidbit number 1. What can these looks do? If they're so important, what can they do for you? Can they cook a meal? Can they pay some bills? Can they do some homework? Afford a substantial life insurance policy? A lot of y'all will say y'all want somebody with all the attributes we mentioned before, but you are out here getting dogged, straight up dogged by a beautiful loser. What sense does that make? It's kind of like having a beautiful luxury automobile with no engine. It's pointless. Wake up, people. Tidbit number 2. Looks only last so long. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. We are all going to get old and a little bit uglier. That's right. Even though those of you who think you are amongst the most beautiful, no matter how much we lie to ourselves, and oh yeah, we do lie to ourselves. Tell me, does this sound familiar? Girl, we look just like we did in high school on that picture. Really? Yeah, really? 125 may sound like 225, but it's 100 pounds off. Now, all these nose hairs turning gray, men's hairlines all beat up, women out here with just truck driver bellies. Am I lying? I mean, but don't get me wrong, you're still beautiful human beings. But we all get older and a little bit uglier. So, if you were with your soulmate, the one that you thought you could be with forever, would you leave that person solely because of looks? Then why, I ask, would you hook up solely because of someone's looks? Would you want them to leave you if your looks faded? Tidbit number 3, speaking of looks, your looks are just all right. That's everybody. It's always somebody out here who makes you look like a 4 versus the 7 that you are. Folks kill me with this. First thing I hear out of somebody's mouth, and I know even you all said this as soon as you saw the title. I can't date anyone I'm not attracted to. Really? First thing out of your mouth, huh? Men, women, I agree with Chris the Critic. I agree, we've all done it. Fellas, you should equally want some women with some culinary skills, some financial independence. A loving soul with wicked bedroom skills would help as well. Ladies, and you, does his healthy financial portfolio even play a part? His humor, his generosity, how he treats his mother, his values? Does faithfulness mean anything? People, these are the keys to long-term happiness. Remember, sometimes folks look good, and then you get to know them, and you think, damn, he about as dumb as a box of rocks. Well, check this out. The opposite can happen as well. You can give someone who doesn't normally look your type a chance. You might find this is what you've needed all along. Besides, what have you got to lose? That's a wrap, people. We're keeping it short and sweet today. So what do you think? How important are looks in a relationship? Do we place too many values on them? Thank you for listening. Do me a favor. Follow Chris the Critic. It'll help me reach out to you, make you aware of all the upcoming episodes. So follow Chris the Critic and like the page. Y'all not paying me out here. I'm doing this for free out of the kindness of my heart. Also, you'll notice the chair with my upcoming guest female host. We've narrowed down the field. Next week, we'll get a surprise. We'll get to see somebody come on here, beat up on Chris the Critic, maybe teach me a thing or two. So until next time, peace and love. Ooh, that's some strong apple juice.